One in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you guys can hear me, if y'all can see me loud and clear, drop the AOs, drop the good mornings. We just started the Monday morning streams. We're back at it again, man. I appreciate you guys for showing that love and support, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Your boy BG is up in here in the morning, 9:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for being patient with your boy BG. You know I gotta get ready before work. I gotta get ready before watching them kids all day long, man. All day long. But you know how I gotta go, man. The grind does not stop. We got Chris Medina up in the building, dropping the Ayo in the good morning, man. George, what's up? Sean, selling daily up in the building. Anthony on the building, and we got Chris with the one BG membership shock drop. Can everybody drop a W, Chris, in the chat for supporting the streams, for supporting the channel with that one BG membership shock drops. Let's get it going, man. Appreciate you, Chris. Shout out to Anthony Hernandez on being a BG member. Anthony, if you're up in the building right here, right now, say what's up so we can see your highlighted name and badges up in here. Guys, friends and family, we got some good news. If you guys are a BG member right here, right now, man, stay locked in. I got some news to tell you guys. Hold that thought, though, before we get to it, man. Can we get some more shout-outs going for you guys real quick? We got real good. Dodie up in the building saying, what's up, BG? What's going on? Chancho, Tony, Dez, good morning. George, Samzi, what's going on? That Boya's up in the building. Jurgis is up in the building. We got another BG membership shock drop by none other than Chris. Thank you so much, King. Appreciate you for showing that love and support. Welcome back to the streams, Chris. I know you've been taking in hiatus. I understand that. I appreciate you. It's summertime. I know things happen. I know things were looking tough. I want to say thank you so much for always coming back, always showing that support, man. It really does mean a lot. You are definitely one of the OGs up in here, and I honestly consider you as family by now. So thank you guys so much, and once again, thanks guys for showing that love and support each and every single time. It really goes a long way, for real. Desmond, what's up? Hey, yo, good morning, BG family. Good morning, friends and family. How you feeling? Anthony, what's going on? What's goody? Ensign is up in the building. Guys, drop a calm little good morning in the chat as you guys are coming through. As you guys see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, we are talking about the Rare Air 4s. We're going to be talking about some stock counts, what we should be expecting for this upcoming Saturday, as well as the cancellations that did take place as early as Saturday, dude. And it seemed like they still had pairs available on the Snipes website, but we'll talk about that more up in here as we get to the shoutouts. Juke Daily says, caught a restock on Snipes after the first shot drop. It still hasn't been canceled. Hoping it stays that way since I was able to use a discount code and got them under retail. Juke Daily, I kid you not, I stayed tapped in yesterday on Snipes, and I did see that there were some pairs that were sitting on the Rare Air 4s, including my size 10, 10.5. So I'm assuming some of you guys got cancellations. I'm assuming some of you guys still haven't. Can everybody in the chat let me know who here took a W on the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air on Snipes? Let me know in the chat. Yes, I can't say yesterday. Let me know in the chat as early as Saturday who here took a W and hasn't gone their pair canceled yet. For technical reasons, your request could not be handled properly at this time. We apologize for the inconvenience. This is the page that should have taken you guys to the Air Jordan 4 Rare Airs, man. Blasted, what's up? I never got my order canceled. I hope it doesn't get canceled. Yeah, exactly. Some of you guys did not get your orders canceled, which is perfectly fine. But the majority of, from what I've seen, I did see some cancellations up in there. Oh, George says, who won the BG Cakes Rare Air raffle? Nobody has, George. I'm actually going to get to that very soon because I canceled it. I canceled it, and I'm pushing it to a different release. Don't worry. I'll talk more about that towards the end. If you guys are a BG member, stay locked in, all right? If y'all BG members, stay locked in. Anthony, what's up? Good morning again. Good morning, Anthony. JJ, what's up? I'm locked in. JJ, there you at, man? I was waiting for you, man. I was saying, like, where the heck is JJ at, man? Shout out to Wilson. There he is, his bull, too. I took a W on Snipes. Anybody else? I took a W, never got canceled. Excellent. She probably still has some Aquas, which is amazing. Let's see. Alexis says, I got charged. No info, no confirmation still. Could have been a ghost order on that, or just could have been that they didn't cancel your order, and you should be expecting a package pretty spanking soon. Jay Retro says rare threes are better. To each their own. I still feel like the rare threes are pretty underrated, but when it comes down to it, I feel like this one might be the best rare air out of the drops that we're seeing from this year of 2025. I did have a pair early. I had to ship it out because I actually ended up letting them go early, knowing that there was so much stock. But more to that, I actually ended up buying another pair early. So not rare airs, but we're talking about just a flat out different release early. I will definitely drop you guys a post right within, I want to say within 3 to 4 days from now. Once I know the pair is getting delivered to me, once I know that it's actually here in the studio, we'll talk more about that. I didn't want to do a raffle for the rare Air Force knowing that it was going to be a massive GR. So I decided to switch things up. We're going to go at it strong with something that's a bit more hyped up, a bit more exciting for friends and individuals to actually enter up for the raffle. So you can only have some predictions up in there. I won't say anything. I won't ruin anything just yet. So just stay tuned. Our next upcoming raffle will be a bigger drop than the rare Air Force. So just that's the only thing I'll say. You guys can definitely have some predictions. I won't be saying anything at all when it comes down to it, unless you guys are a BG member and stay tapped in on the posts. You guys will know what's going to be happening as the next upcoming sneaker raffle that we're hosting. Soon as I heard it was on Snipes, I thought it was not happening, says T Kennel. Well, the thing is that Snipes, I'm not gonna lie, man, Snipes has been my lucky good charm, man. So if something goes down on Snipes, I'd probably do it. Snipes hasn't been doing me wrong at all, man. I feel like Snipes has been my good old last minute lucky charm, or just flat out, that's the spot where I usually take my W's at as of late. If it's not Snkrs app, I think the majority of the time, you guys know, I kind of rely on Snipes. So Snipes is actually a good spot for retail W's, if I say so myself. And knowing that some of you guys got them under retail using discount codes and stuff, I mean, that's a really good sign. I will say this though, I am noticing that Snipes does have them up a bit more expensive, maybe like $5 more expensive than the norm. But I guess you guys gonna have to kind of deal with that. Speaking of which, the Jordan 8 Aquas, it seems like there's some sizes still available on Snipes. I was going to ask you guys a question. Who here ended up taking a W on the Aqua 8s? I know I'm still expecting my pairs to come in. I only hit on one pair via Snkrs app. But let me know in the chat, how well did you guys do for the Aqua 8s? Did they end up selling out for you guys? Did you guys end up passing up? Did you guys end up taking a W on anything? Let me know in the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and pop you guys up. Go drop your comments, drop your W's in the chat if you guys did. It seems like they stayed put right around where they were at before Saturday. Didn't really see much of a price difference with these Jordan 8 Aquas, so they might stay the same. They might end up being considered bricks. I guess it just depends on how much restocks we'll be seeing throughout the year. The codes exhibit is returning. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. The codes exhibit is returning to Paris for Off-White's Nike in September of this year. Do you think this could be a return of Off-White 10 collection? Hey, if there is anything returning for Off-Whites, I'm here for it. I think we need a little bit of Off-White in us, right? So, yeah, we'll definitely see, man. But I'm not so sure what's going on as of late, man. I feel like Nike already got their plans going. We're about to see some really good stuff for next year as well, too. Some returning W's, some may say. So we'll see. We shall definitely see. Morning BG, did you see the meme of the year with that astronaut CEO? Yes, I have been seeing the CEO astronaut memes. Shout out to Coplat on debunking all these cheaters and whatnot. But I think the funniest one for sneakerheads was when you got, I guess they used the same picture that they caught them with, you know, that same meme. But the only difference is that CEO astronaut wasn't holding the woman, he was holding up like mad boxes of sneakers, and it's basically like that moment when the wife catches you on the Ring camera bringing in all those sneaker boxes and whatnot. So I thought that was pretty funny. I was actually going to post it in my story, but I was too busy watching the fights and whatnot. I don't know if you guys been watching the Manny Pacquiao fight versus Mario Barrios, but that was a really good one. It was very close. I will say that if Manny wasn't as old as he really is, he probably would have won that fight easily during his prime. But it was still a really good fight. Then I ended up seeing some UFC. That was a really good pay-per-view, really good card. It was an awesome night for fights. So got no complaints on that. Hopefully everybody was enjoying their weekend as well too, friends and family. DTLR has some stock left, which is excellent. Got my 13 from JD in person, $20 off. Excellent. Shout out to Jamal Brown. Wilson says this week I hit on Kobe, Aquas, and Rare Air 4s. It's a good week. Not bad at all. Matthew, what's up? Good morning, BG. Blessings to all. Blessings on blessings, family. How you guys feeling? Sneaker Drip says I got the JD EAW, which is excellent. So a lot of you guys did end up snagging them up, so it wasn't too hard of a release, right? I'm assuming this was one of the easier W's of this year, 2025. Can we all agree? Let me know in the chat. Was the Aqua 8 one of the easiest W's for the year 2025? Because I honestly feel like this one wasn't even that much of a hassle. If you guys wanted them, you guys should have been able to. John, what's up? Crazy work. Manny got robbed. I thought it was a very close fight. I thought it was a really close fight. I will say I did feel like he did enough to win, but it was a very competitive fight. Canelo Alvarez versus Crawford is what I'm waiting for, and I'm pretty sure we all know who's gonna win. I'm a huge Crawford fan, but I think via the whole weight class thing, I think Alvarez has it. I don't know if Crawford is ready for that, but we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. I just think that they're both great fighters. But that weight class, there's a certain weight class for a reason. I don't know if Crawford is able to, keep up with that with Alvarez. Alvarez is just as good as he is, in my opinion. It's just that weight class. That weight class plays a huge difference. Huge difference, dude. So, I don't know. I got the new Kobe oranges. Fire. I am still waiting for mines to get shipped out. Let me actually double check where they at, because my Kobe's, nothing hasn't really been getting shipped off easily. Matter of fact, yesterday there was a 20% discount code off of Nike, certain products, and I ended up getting 2 pairs of sweatpants. Ready for pickup. Oh, okay, no, they still haven't gotten shipped. Latest update Saturday, July 19th. Shipper created a label. UPS has not received the package yet. So yeah, still hasn't. I ended up getting that 20% discount off of some items that were already discounted on Nike, and I decided to use it on sweatpants. So I ended up getting 2 pairs of sweatpants, a gray pair of Jordan sweatpants, and a black pair of Jordan sweatpants. Not so sure if you guys seen that. Draw equals more money for another fight. Rigged, says JJ. Ash Hockey says, hit that like button. Yes, thank you guys so much. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button up in here. Oh, he counting Crawford out. Listen, I wouldn't count out Crawford, but it's just there's reasons. There's a reason why there's a weight class. I don't know if he's up for it, but I will say he's he's one of the best to ever do it. So that's all I gotta say. But when you're going up against somebody else that's considered to the best to ever do it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game when you guys are going up a different weight class that you're not used to. Matthew says, run up the likes, chat. Yes, make sure you guys run it up if you guys haven't already. We are talking about sneaker topics up in here. If you guys got any questions, if you guys are going for anything and anything for this morning, which I highly doubt because it is a pretty quiet morning, let me know in the chat. Speaking of what's going to go down for this week, can we all talk about what's the vibe with the Nike SB Dunk Low Arts and Recs? All right, we got some drops going down as early as tomorrow morning. We will be live for it. We will be covering it here. I need everybody. Oh, did somebody say Berlanga? Leave my boy Berlanga alone, man. Leave my boy Berlanga alone, man. He chilling. Can everybody in the chat let me know what their thoughts are on the Nike SB Dunk Lows, Arcs, and Recs? And also, if you guys are going to be going for the trainers, also hit me up as well too. But this is going to be the main eyes on the prize for tomorrow morning on the Snkrs app. I've seen that some of you guys have already picked them up via skate shops. Let me know in the chat if you guys still haven't, and if you guys been waiting for Snkrs app. What are your thoughts on these? Are these a cop or a drop? And Well, I'll save my question for after I hear some of these comments real quick. But let me know in the chat, cop or drop on the rust pink rough greens. Retail price tag will be $140. Pretty pricey. We're starting to normalize the $150 to $140 price tag for SB Dunk soon. It's kind of crazy in my book, man. We were just at $120, $130. Now we're at $140. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Cop both of mine already, may double up, okay? Copping those for my sister, says Matthew. The great debater Shara's up in the building. How you feeling? At BG Kickster, you watched the WNBA dunk contest. I did not, actually. I did not see any dunk contests, George. I did not see any three-point contests. I did not see any All-Star games. I ended up just kind of just taking the weekend off and just kind of relaxing and whatnot. The only thing I watched were the fights, and after that, I kind of just, took some time and just kind of recovered from the whole week that I got in store. So, yeah. Warren Smith says, morning, BG and family. I was able to grab my arts and recs this week from the local skate shop and CCS on Saturday morning. I love to hear that, man. Congratulations on the early dubs. Trisha says, BG, I walked in on release day and copped a size 14 Aqua 8s. Let me go ahead and from Full Locker casually. So it was pretty easy for you guys as well. Just got a pair of Air Max of 98, 200. Got an Air Max for $98, 2018 discounted with the code. Nice. Leave the cheetah print for the girls, says Sneaker Drip. Well, the thing is that I feel like this one right here could be for both, right? It's got a little bit of both vibes going on. If anything, I think I've said it before. These have a lot of similarities to the Safari SBs that we've seen drop. But I kind of like the colorway scheme on this one more than the Safaris. Has anybody else had an agreement or disagree with your boy BG? Let me know in the chat if you had to pick between the Electric Pack, all right, the Electric Pack Olympic Safari or Arcs and Rex. Which one would you guys pick? Which one would you guys choose? Would you guys be picking Arts and Rex or would you guys be picking the Olympic? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Peter, what's up, man? John says agree because I hit on GS and not men's. Peter says nah, chick shoe. Who's copying Pure Money 164 on Nike Sport code? Yeah, that's the same code that I use, man. Sport. Arts and Rex is too easy. I might actually have it up as a poll for you guys. Shout out to the 100 up in the chat, going at it strong. Start a poll. Which would you prefer? Question mark. Safari, SBs, or Rec SBs. All right. Okay. And we'll just say neither. If you guys want to be like that, we'll say neither just because. Just because. All right, friends. Pop it up in the votes. All right. We got about 21 minutes left for top of the hour drops. You guys know how they go. That navy blue sole just throws the shoe off for me. And you know what? I didn't really see it as that. I kind of like the whole dark sole, navy blue sole. I think we're so used to seeing icy blue bottoms that seeing a dark navy blue sole I kind of like that. I haven't really seen a dark sole like that. A dark transparent sole like that. Elemental says pass. Smash the like button, y'all. Thank you so much, Ash Hockey. We appreciate you, Queen. JJ says both. I have them both, love them both. DTLR has some Aqua 8s for anybody that wants them. Shout out to George on the Aqua French Blues. August 16, 2025, and I said Aqua, but I didn't mean Aqua. Why doesn't FLX have pickup in-store option for their raffle? Question mark. Make fun, I'm not so sure, man. You might want to ask them for that. You might want to ask what's going on with their app as of late. You might want to. All right, so let's see some of the votes. Yeah, the sole is different. I like it. I agree, but not everybody's going to mess with the same thing, right? That's what's the beauty of the sneaker game. Everybody likes what they like. Wow, it's a close one, guys. Which would you prefer? Safari SBs, 34%. Arts and Rex, 34% as well, too. Now it's got the calm little switch up, 38%, friends. Okay. Arts and Rex got a little bit more of some aura going on, huh? I have the Safaris. Hopefully I get the Arts and Recs to the collection. John says both. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. There we go. Look at that. You guys can get your Air Jordan 3 Pure Monies on sale for $164 plus free shipping using the code SPORT. That's as simple as that. That's why I keep telling you guys there's no rush into getting some of these sneakers as much as we used to before, because when it comes down to it, we might be able to use some discounts. Listen, them discounts are actually working this time. Bruce, what's up? Hey, yo, tapped in a little late. What did I miss? Small little recap, fan, says Bruce. Not much, man. We're talking about the cancellations from the Snkrs drop that we had from Saturday. We're talking about what's going to be dropping this week. And we're just telling you guys that your boy BG is having a nice little surprise unboxing, an early unboxing happening within, I want to say next week, it should get delivered. So, yeah, I ended up pulling the trigger yesterday, and we're going to be seeing a brand new sneaker early that we are expected to be seeing very soon, whether it's the fall or winter time. I would say stay locked in and make sure you guys hit that bell icon so you guys know when I'm dropping that vid, when you guys are going to be watching the shorts. Let's just double check to see if there's any load ups going on as of right now. And that is right. I just remembered we got some good old Air Jordan 10 light steel grays. Now, I've spoken to some of the sneakerheads that I know personally. Shout out to my boy Angel. I spoke to him the other day about how he felt about the Air Jordan 10s, and he's saying it's a must-have. It's a must-have. You know, with the toe cap or not, it does not matter. It is a must-have for the collection, and he's an OG. We're talking about he's been in the game for years and years, and he's got connections. He's spoken to many people that have actually tapped in with the sneaker game like crazy. So it's kind of good to get some enlightenment from somebody that's, you know, been around even before your boy BG has, right? So let me know in the chat, let me know in the comments, right? What are your thoughts on the Air Jordan 10s? Are you guys here excited for the Air Jordan 10s light steel grays? Pop it up in the comment section up in here what your thoughts are. Shout out to the 111 family members right here, right now. Shout out to Aura dropping the hello. What's going on, Queen? How you feeling, baby? 10 still extra sit. Pass on the 10s for me. There we go. Shout out to PZ. Shout out to Elemento. I will cop the 10 or sure whenever they come back. Okay. Anybody else? What are your thoughts on the Air Jordan 10s light steel grays? Let me know in the chat. These are supposed to be dropping as early as August 2nd. It's kind of weird looking at drops for August just because, dude, time is flying by and it is going to be August next month. Isn't that crazy? I feel like the summer has been flying by. Either we're having too much fun or the earth is spinning way too fast. Because why is it that we're already seeing drops for August? That's insane. That's insane. Enter says cop Jordan 10 Classic. Elemental says, wasn't the Jordan 10 one of the most hated silhouette? Is that true? Y'all let me know in the chat. It's all up to y'all on that point, man. I honestly feel like I don't want to say the Jordan 10 is my favorite. I feel like it might be one of my least favorite, if I'm being honest with you guys. But I just don't look good in them. I mean, like, I just can't. I don't know if I can pull them off like that. Yo, BG, have you seen the Zion Voodoo alternates? Yes, I have. And we most likely will be going for them. What up, BG? My Saturday was pretty lit. Caught the Arts and Recs, SBs, trainers, and as well as the Aquas, all in person. You know how I get down. I remember you mentioned it in the chat, man. You was making the commutes. You be going crazy. Glad you mentioned that code, BG. Been waiting for all year for that. Shout out to T Kittle, man. Listen, use the code SPORT, friends, on some of these drops, and you guys could get yourself 20% off on top of whatever they got already. Trust me. Listen, I already bought a pair of sweatpants that were retailing for what? I think they were retailing for 60 something. They were on sale for 50 something. And guess what? I used the code SPORT, SPORT, all caps. And ended up giving me 20% off even more of what the item already had on Nike. So instead of me spending $60 or $80, I think, I ended up getting about I think I spent somewhere around $46. So it's a big difference, almost 50% off basically. Joey, what's up? Hey, good morning, family. Good morning, friends and family. 10's getting that hype treatment. That's very interesting, man. That is very interesting because they don't normally drop 10s like that either. So maybe the hype, maybe it is a good reason to be hype about a Jordan 10 that, I mean, again, from my understanding, a lot of OGs are going for it, right? They don't drop normally, right? So I'm assuming that it is somewhat of something to get excited for if you guys do really mess with the Jordan 10s like that. Yeah, put a shirt on, BG, not professional. What you mean? Listen, when it comes down to it, man, it's the summertime. Let me look at least like I'm not sweating bullets up in here. Last year, I was sweating bullets in my room, just flat out trying to look presentable. This year, I'm okay. I think I've done my years and hours on streaming. I think for like a good 4 to 5 weeks, you guys see me in a tank top won't kill you. Okay? That's all I gotta say. When you put in the hours and years on your craft, I think you kind of get that little, like, you know, that head tap or that, you know, you guys put your hats down for your boy BG a little bit. Just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. All right? You guys have seen me in every single form. You guys have seen me sick. You guys have seen me healthy. You guys have seen me thin. You guys have seen me fit. You guys have seen me fat. You guys have seen me, you know, in different places. Y'all have seen me basically in every single form. Like, every single type of form. You guys have seen me with a beard. You guys have seen me without a beard. Like, at this point, we family, man. I'm surprised I kind of didn't get I'm surprised you guys haven't seen me, like, kind of slip up. You know what I'm saying? Tristan, what's up, man? Shoe Palace has Aqua 8s. BG, stop doing drip checks. Man, I haven't stopped, man. I just don't do it around 9:47 in the morning. I typically do that around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yup. I don't know about that. You still look the same 5 years ago? Listen. If that is the case, man, I think I don't know. Y'all let me know in the chat. I don't know if your boy BG has looked any different from a couple years back, but I definitely feel like if I do look different, I think I glowed up just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I feel like a couple of years back, your boy BG was like very, like, still figuring out some things up in there. I'm still figuring it out, but I think I'm a little bit more healthier than I was before, like mentally and physically. So that's a good one. Ruff says, MJ always wore a suit. 10s are fire, must cop. Desmond says, we seen you on Monkey App. Oh, we seen your boy BG on Monkey App, and we seen Guap on stream too. So you guys have seen a lot of folks, and you guys have seen a lot of people up in there. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool that I'm rocking a tank top, man. Normalized rocking tank tops on stream, man. It's hot. It's hot up in here. Pandemonium. Oh no, George is bringing up the pandemoniums, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what pandemoniums we talking about here. Tikino says we always called about the Prisoner Jordan when it dropped in real time. Oh snap, deadass. This was considered the Prisoner. The Prisoner Jordan is crazy. I didn't know that was an actual thing. That was an actual thing. Brucey says, haha, George, Pandemonium. Yeah, man, I don't know if you guys have seen them. Let me see real quick. Pandemonium sneaker. Hold on. There you guys go. Nike is releasing a blind box Pandemonium. Have you guys heard about this one right here? Blind box, so they say. Blind box Pandemonium. Y'all still messing with the pandas? I still am, low-key. Would I grab something like this? Probably this colorway scheme. This one kind of pops. Kind of reminds me of Fruity Pebbles. These are some bright colors. I like this one. I could see myself rocking this one. But that's just my take on that. I kind of like this one. This colorway scheme kind of goes hard. Y'all let me know. The Panda Dunks, you guys have seen this or not? This is supposed to be a blind box. It could be as early as August. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out what you guys are messing with or not. If you guys are not digging this, well, then don't go for them. But I think I might go for them. You seem happier, less stressed, and more in shape. But overall, you look the same. Hopefully that makes sense, as the great debater. So in other words, I just look like a better version of myself. That's about it. You know, and I think we're getting there. We still have a lot a lot to like, yeah, I think we got a lot to work on, but I think I'm in a better path now for sure. So I think over time you guys will see that for sure, man. Are you going for both the Steels or the Nigels? Question mark. They released the same morning. I would probably do. That's a toughie, man, because I know that I don't mess with 10s like that, but knowing that I've never really gave them a chance, I might go for them. With the Nigels, I think I will go for them as well too. They're a Jordan 1 low, and I don't really have many of those either, and it is a Nigel Sylvester. I am very supportive of what he does. I might go for both. If I'm being honest. So we'll see how that goes for sure. You can get that old school jail outfit. Oh my, Tico, I'm not even gonna read no more. Oh my, he really trying to. Oh my gosh. Anyways, one of the Pandemoniums expected to release, I believe next month. I believe next month should be the case for Pandemonium, but we'll see. Mel Got Kick says, I know, right? Angelo says, what up, BG? When are the Kobe Cookie Monsters dropping? Cookie Monsters don't have a set release date yet, guys. I think we just seen them on Caitlin Clark, and we don't really know what's to come from those. It could still be like a PE for her herself, you know, but I'm assuming whatever she's wearing, they're probably going to just like let it go just because of how viral and how much of a sensation she is. But yeah, the Kobe Cookie Monsters don't really have a date yet. They really don't. But from what it seems like, these are all the Nike Kobe 6 PEs expected to drop by 2026. So ain't no date, but we can try. Last time I heard this icy pair should be for later on this year, right? Expected release date October 1st, 2025. So there you guys go on that. Let me see what's going on with the Liberties. Holiday 2025. You guys got Caitlin Clark's The Bellas 2026. There we go. And we're back. Give me a thumbs up if we're back, friends. Sorry, guys. We just dropped frame. Give me a thumbs up. Are we back? Thumbs up if we're back. We should be back. Sorry, guys. My Wi-Fi just dropped completely. Thumbs up when we are back, friends. We're back. We're golden. Yeah, we're back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My Wi-Fi dropped for a couple of seconds. We should be back. But yeah, more to what I was saying before. These are not meant to drop until I want to say by next year, but knowing that we got maybe like 2 to 3 pairs that are coming out this year, I wouldn't be surprised if these drop like right around November or something. But I think this one might be for next year. There's already a ton of Kobe's that are dropping this year, so yeah. They could smash that like button too. Yes, make sure you guys, please, make sure you guys hit that like button. I know there's only 100 of us right here right now, and that's a lot still. So make sure you guys hit that like button so we can keep on spreading the channel around. Shout out to Artie. Artie dropping the W's in the chat. Train incoming for Jordan 4 this weekend. Listen, we're locked in if you guys are. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Shout out to the 99 up in the chat once again, friends and family. If you guys got anything, let me know, friends and family. Lock in. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Is there any other sneaker you guys are excited for? We got about 6 minutes left within top of the hour. Like I mentioned before, let me just double check to see what's going on with this week. We also got the Air Force One New York versus New York. Is anybody here a fan of the New York versus New York vibes? Let me know. I'm not too big on the Air Force Ones like that. I have seen some New York versus New York sneakers that I kind of did mess with, but not as much as I'd like, you know. Did anybody get their refund back yet? I'm still waiting on mine to hit my card. I never really went for them thinking that I didn't really need them at that time being. So I think a lot of folks did get their cancellations though. Yep. On the Jordan 4s, yeah. On the Snipes release, yeah. I've seen a lot of cancellations though. Travis Scott low for next month, hopefully, says Artie. Next month or September? Travis Scott fragments for September 20th, man. I'm still waiting for this one right here. This release right here is going to be crazy, and I promise you guys, I will be streaming all week long. You guys are going to get tired of your boy BG. Y'all going to get tired of your boy BG that week. Trust me. We're going to be going crazy for the Travis Scott fragment week. Like, we're going to be streaming for hours and hours to the point where at that point, you guys are going to be basically living with your boy. If I have to stream 24, let's say if I have to stream for 18 hours, I will. I'll be realistic. If I have to stream for 18 hours, I will. But I'm genuinely curious on how much stock you guys think these will come out to. All right, because the majority of time, Travis are extremely limited, right? They're extremely backdoored as well too. Very tough to grab a hold of. But I'm curious if they would switch things up and let us have a ton of stock for these. I could see that as well too. I wouldn't be surprised. Bro, they took the pay, sent my confirmation. The next day, they sent me cancellation email with a 15% off future discount. Oh, that's what's up, man. All right, copping SBs, BG. I guess we'll see tomorrow, man. It depends on how I feel about tomorrow, man. I don't see myself grabbing them up as much as before, so I'll probably pass up, but I'll see how it goes tomorrow. You guys know, top of the hour hits, something about it makes me feel like, you know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like I got to go for them or something. So I guess it all depends. It definitely does depend. Let's see. Bro, I just checked if you were on and I didn't see anything. Anything happened today? Seems quiet. Corey, it's a Monday. It is pretty quiet. So I'm assuming nothing really, just, you know, talks of Snkrs and being with the family, dude. Just being with the family. It's the most important thing up in here. The fact that there's no sneaker drops and you guys are still here just shows how strong the community really is. I want to say thank you guys so much for that. Artie says I say about 30,000. I would say 40,000. My prediction on this one, I'm going to say 70,000. I'm going to say 70,000, which is nothing, but it's still good enough. I'm going to say 70,000, which is still a pretty high count for a Jordan 1 Travis Scott. Who sent on cancellation? Snipes. John says 40K. Money Crypto says FOMO. What about the FOMO? Shout out to the 114 up in the chat, guys. They definitely playing Jane, but we and I'm gonna go for them. There we go. Shout out to the BG and the family. Shout out to the family, man. That's you guys, man. Shout out to Emser, man. I don't even buy shoes. I'm here for the vibe, says JJ. JJ, is that true, man? You don't buy shoes no more? I'm not copying them. We Travis says super mid and basic. Hold up. We're calling these basics, family? Are these not? Where would you guys rank these at? Where are we ranking this one at? Would this be in your top 5 Travis Scotts of all time? If BG steps on my sneakers, oh, no. Selling Daily going crazy using the Mike Tyson. Well, I can tell you guys for sure, man, I'm going to go ahead and grab these up early. Like, I'm going to try my very best to get these early. All right. Sienna says, worth the rare Air Force for 225? Because now I see them for 220. No, on Snipes, they are 225. On Snipes, they definitely are 225. I guess it depends on where you guys are buying them from. At high 7 to 8 on the Travises. 7 out of 10. Pass for the foot, but cop to flip. Going for these 1,000,000%. Heck no. That shoe plain as heck. I'd rank them in my top 20 regular dunks. Wow. One of the more wearable Travises, says Selling Daily. Wow, it's a love and hate situation for these. That's crazy. I thought that we were more forward, more into them. Now, these are probably in my top 10. I will rank them in track. Okay, well, I'm going to say that these, to me, I'm going to go ahead and say an 8. I'm going to go ahead and say 8. I'm going to have to see them in person to see how that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and say 7.5 to 8 out of 10. That's a solid rating. Not too high, not too low. An 8 is satisfactory. This is a satisfactory shoe in my opinion. If I see this in store, again, I'll most likely go for it. But I can't say that would be the case if it didn't have that reverse swoosh. If this did not have the reverse swoosh, I would not be going for them. But since it does, and I know the significance of that reverse swoosh, it makes it 10 times harder for me to not go for them. And that's just strictly being honest, right? You guys can call me a hype beast. I understand that. But without that reverse, there's something about that reverse swoosh on it that makes me want to go for it. JJ says, BG glazes everything. I can't say everything. I'll glaze some things, but not everything. Like 80% of the time. 85% of the time. Come on. Come on, man. You guys got to be a fan of sneakers, man. You guys got to glaze. Y'all got to glaze the sneaks. I'm grabbing them 2-pair minimum. I like the colorway, but it's a low. If it was a high, I would cop. Elemental says, hype beast. That's called hype beastism. Man, we're going to have to put that on the dictionary full of sneakerhead vocabulary. So do Snipes cancel every rare Air 4 order? I don't think so, Scott. I don't think so. I think there's some folks that still haven't gotten their cancellations yet. If not, then I think some of them went through. Both version of Oz is better than this. I hope the leather is on it. It's premium. I think they might. It should be. From what I've seen in pictures, they look very much premium. Hacks Aqua's up in the building. He says, I'm grabbing 2 pairs minimum. Minimum. They should have added some black or gray on these. They would have popped, but Travis playing. You know, I could have seen them dropping a second pair, like 2 pairs at the same time. I feel like they got to do that. I feel like they would have, if they end up switching things up, instead of just dropping 1 pair and dropping 2 pairs with alternate colorway schemes, I think that could be a very much of a go for them too. Apparently, some people did get them, and some got canceled, apparently. Yeah. BG, compare these to the Canaries. All they did was remove the yellow. Let me see. I can't say that. I think they look a little different. That blue is a little off. That blue is different. That blue is a bit different. That blue a little different. But it is similar though. I see. It is very similar, but I like Canaries better. I still would take the Frags over the Canaries. I might be biased towards the Frags though. Got my Levi's yesterday. Laser shape came through. Guys, friends and family, we're going to take this topic to a whole nother level very soon. So if you guys are trying to tap in with some Travis Scotts up in the building for next September, or this upcoming September, make sure you guys hit that follow. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm going to let you guys go for now. I'm going to go ahead and commute to work real quick. I got to head to the school ASAP. No Rocky. For any more updates on Travis's, make sure you guys hit that bell icon. It's going to get good. It's going to get really good, guys. I also do have a short ready to go for you guys for later on today, so stay tuned for that. Right around 1 o'clock, I should be dropping you guys a short. So, yeah, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for another live stream, another short-term stream, as I like to call them. Thank you guys so much for everything. Short, but straight to the point, right? And it gets the job done. That's what she said. Run it up, friends and family. Run it up. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I go by the name of BG Kicks. Thank you so much. I know Elemento so short. That's what she said. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. BG shows up late and leaves early. Shake my head. Hey, listen. We only got a certain amount of time, friends and family. I understand, man. I love you guys so much too, man. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. If there's anything that goes down for surprises, trust I will be the first one to jump on, okay? I love you guys. I'm out. Peace, baby. Peace. Also, stay tuned for another early sneaker unboxing, all right? As early as this week or next week. Trust. I just pulled the trigger on a massive, massive drop that should be taking place soon. So, can't wait to show you guys. I can't wait to unbox it with you guys. And remember, we're still trying to hit our goals up in here. We're hoping that we can hit 40K to maybe even 50K by the end of this year. It's going to be intense. It's going to be insane. And I need all the help that we can get. Make sure you guys tap in, man. We're huge, huge, huge milestones away. So run it up, guys. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace, Beba. Peace.